My name is Emily Hughes and I am the Community Coordinator at Advocates for Children in Lewiston, and our goal is to help children and families lead healthy and productive lives, which is why I'm here today to talk to you about underage drinking, which I know parents, it's a tough conversation to have with your teen, but it's an important one. We know that half of Androscoggin County high school students report they've had at least one drink, and they also report that they think they could get away with having one or more drinks without their parents knowing. And I know parents, you think you would know if your child's drinking, but that might not be the case. So I want to give you some quick tips to help you get through this period with your teen. I know it's a tough one. The first thing to do is to limit access. So it's important for you to know where the alcohol is in your home at all times and how much is in there. Keeping track of that is a great first step. Also, if you are aware of underage drinking in your community, to alert the local police. That's another important thing you can do. In terms of your network, you want to make sure you know your teen's friends. You want to make sure you know their parents, and even better, have a conversation with your child's friends' parents to have an understanding of what their rules are, what your rules are, and expectations, so that you can stop the drinking before it starts. Something else to do is, your rules in general is enforcing them. You want to be preempting any underage drinking, and if you do come across this underage drinking, enforcing your rules will prove to your teen that you are serious. And also check in often. Have conversations with your child. Don't let them isolate themselves in their room or at friends' houses or in the basement or wherever. Make sure you know where they are and what they're doing, because you care. Not necessarily because you're trying to control them, but that just because you care. And set curfews and be ready to enforce those curfews so that you can have them at home. Just a quick note about signs if your child is drinking, and maybe drinking heavily, is if you see problems at school, problems with relationships, family and friends, bloodshot eyes, weight loss, carelessness with grooming, the smell of alcohol. You can see these signs, and I think if you can have that conversation with your teen now, even before it happens, or if you think it's happening, have that conversation with them, and I think you can make a difference, and that's what our hope is with this message.